What's up, everybody? This is Scott Cooks. Figured somebody might want to see what I'm doing when I'm not cooking during my little so-called quarantine phase. You know, life goes on and there's a lot to do, especially where I live. I got 2 acres of land, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Welcome to the woodshed. For real, it's my woodshed. This is what I've been using for about 2 weeks now. I've been tilling my garden. I have a backup tiller. Thing runs great, but boy, that thing is hard on you, on an old man like me. That thing will beat you to death. This one's a nice one, counter rotating tines. Has a reverse gear in it. It's still right rough to operate, but I've been doing this for about 1.5 to 2 weeks every day, getting my garden ready. All right, let's walk on over to the garden, which I think you can start to see behind me. We've done some planting today, so I was going to show you that real quick. And I think you can get an idea of the size of the garden. It's, I don't know, it's about 50 feet that way and maybe 100 feet this way. I didn't really measure it, but I'm guessing. You can get a lot of stuff in here, but I do leave room to get my tiller in. The tiller is great for getting weeds out. So I've tilled, I can't really see because of the sunshine, so I hope you can see this. I've tilled right to about here, about an extra 5 or 6 times, so that everything from here that way is plantable ground. From here down, you can still see some weeds. From here down, I've got to go through this about another 5 or 6 times and then just let it sit. And then that'll be ready too. This is where my tomatoes go, and I'm not ready for tomatoes yet. Anyway, today we built this fence and planted some snap peas. These are Queen Anne sugar snap peas. Man, the sun is really bright, guys. I apologize. Let's see if I can get this shot. Anyway, these are going to run up the fence, and these have edible pods, and these are going to be great. So you can get the peas out of the pods. And I think you can see these 2 strings. It is so bright here. I put a string in a line to make sure I don't walk and rototill over top of it. But in here, I planted beets. From this stick to that stick are beets. I love beets. Roasted beets in the Foodi are unbelievable. These are flat Dutch cabbage plants. There are 6 of them. We got 6 plants going on here. What are all these things? These are milk crates, and tonight, after I get everything watered tonight, I will flip these over and put them on top of the plants because we have a ton of deer. I will show you my backyard. That is all wheat, all corn, all dairy cows for as far as the eye can see. I live out in the country, as you can see, and the deer are having a field day out here in these fields, and they come down in the garden and eat everything they can get their hands on. Between that brick and that brick are leeks. Love leeks. And what else did I plant today? Oh, I planted radishes that I forgot to mark, but there it is. I gotta tie something to the string. See my little line? So the beets come up to here, and radishes go from here to the end. Okay. In a few minutes, I'm gonna clean this area up over here in a few minutes, and we are going to get this ready for broccoli. I was gonna plant the seeds or maybe put them in a grow light, but I think I'm too late this year, so I'm gonna run over to the store and buy some broccoli plants, because that'll get me ahead about 6 weeks, and I can just drop those right in the ground. And not too long from now, I'll be putting tomatoes down there, and probably a few other things here and there. Carrots, I love carrots. I've still got carrots in the freezer from last year. Carrots freeze real nice, by the way. For cooking, they're not really good just for eating. They come out a little soggy when they're thawed out, but you can certainly eat them up.